So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated. I myself graduated with my associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology. I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids. So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
Gentlemen, I'm out here searching high and low, just scouring the earth for who the hell cares, right? These girls think when men ask what do they bring to the table, they think that we care about their career and about their living situation. That does not make you any more attractive to us. These girls walking around thinking that they're boss babes entitled to all of these things a man can provide. They provide no femininity. They provide no agreeableness. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with the second boss at home? But what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video. And on today's show, guys, we're going to be dissecting that TikTok as well as looking at a few stories because, these girls think that careers are what they bring to the table. They think that men, we're really interested in the masculine traits. They just completely get it backwards. But guys, if you're new here, you're liking the videos, make sure you subscribe on your way in. Come and join the Discord, link in the description if you haven't already. And as always, guys, if you'd like to support the channel, the Patreon is a great way to do that. So if you're interested in becoming a supporter, make sure to check out the link below the video. But guys, we're going to give this one quick watch through again before we crack into the stories and just have a bit of a laugh together. So let's get into it.
So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most.
Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid. Can we get some some sources on that? Because that sounds like some BS to me. And out of who? Right? Between who are you being paid the most? And also, even if that were true, right? Which I'm not, it very well could be. I don't really care. But even if that were true, who cares? Like, are we as men supposed to go, oh, wait, they earn more than us, so we just have to wife them up now, I guess. They're just relationship material because they earn more money. No, no, no. See, it's girls that think like that. It's girls that go, oh, well, he has a good career. He's stable. Maybe I want to consider him as a partner. That's some girl logic right there. That's not we as men think.
Most educated. I myself graduated with my associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology.
Okay, that's all great. Like, good for you. Super cool, I suppose. But again, these are valuable years of your life. Okay, now, if you don't want a family, that's one thing. If you don't want a long-term partner, that's one thing. But if you're looking for a family, a long-term partner, marriage, these are years of your life that you're putting forward to a career that you're not going to get back. And guys, girls, if they want to select a good partner, they have the opportunity to do so, but you want to be doing that nice and early. Like, these girls are trying to cash out their chips at 35 with a couple of cats, and it's not very attractive, right? And we as men over here, we're not saying that to be rude to the girls. Hell, we're not saying that to be disrespectful. A lot of guys are just looking at it like, well, I don't want to wife this up. I'm not interested in making this my girlfriend. Like, no hate to the girls who are doing this, got their careers, but you're just not understanding what men want. And you can choose to not appreciate that if you want, but you're going to be alone. So it's up to you. Like, nobody's saying that these girls can't have careers, but in a relationship, a career is not what you bring to the table.
I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids.
Okay, so she's put valuable years of her life away into these things, and she's earning 70K a year. All right? Now, are you going to go and secure yourself a man now who earns 100K plus? If so, how are you going to do that? You know, you're running out of those precious years for choosing the top dogs. So clocks are ticking.
So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
And we're just going to wrap it off with the entitlement that she brings herself to the table, because that seems to be all that it's about. These girls think that they can just show up, and men are just going to bend over backwards, excuse me, for them. But guys, we're going to jump into this first thing here, and this is on a Reddit. I forget what the Reddit's called. Oh yeah, it's Where Are All the Good Men? Now let's just have a quick look at this story because it paints an interesting picture. Let's just move it over a bit. Here we go. Started the pandemic at an optimistic 33 years old. Now I'm 35 and feeling kinda lost. This is the age, guys. This is the age. They start stressing about the future and maybe saying, "Hey, wait, where are the guys at? I've wasted my time. Where are where are the boys at? Where are the good?" the phrase, guys. Where are all the good men? When you hear that, oh, the laughter it evokes. Very nice. I'm keenly aware that at 35, my perceived value as a woman has definitely waned. No, not your perceived value, your value. There's nothing perceived about it, okay? Biologically speaking, you have less capabilities to raise a family. None of this perceived value, okay? As a woman has definitely waned. I'm 1 month post breakup with a guy I was really into, a 1 year relationship. A lot of people are surprised when they find out my age and assume I'm late 20s, which I guess is kinda cool, except when it comes to dating, as men my age and older don't approach me in real life and on dating apps. Men my age and younger set their perimeters to cut my age off. Also, I tend to attract people who like that I look young, which I find kind of creepy. Okay, a few things to talk about here. One, men like youth. It is not creepy. Men are just attracted to younger girls. It is a biological fact. You can cry about that being creepy all that you want, but the fact of the matter is that if you're getting older, you had your chance. Okay, you see, it only becomes a problem to these girls when they're no longer the attractive age. When they can't get the man's attention anymore, then all of a sudden it's a problem that the men like the younger girls. But when they are the younger girls, oh, you'll happy as a pig, and you know what they say, right? They're just happy, chilling out here. But when they're the ones that are older and they're being overlooked, they're not getting as much attention. Then all of a sudden it becomes, oh, it's problematic. I'm oppressed, and they get into all this crap. Okay. Now let's have a look at the bottom here. Effing F, these stupid boundaries and perceptions we have of age. And here's the real kicker. I'm going to scroll it down so you guys can see the highlighted bit. All right. At 35, I'm basically the same as I was 7 years ago, but with a better sense of self and how to navigate relationships, a better job, a better car, and a better living situation. I'm basically a better package than ever before, but hey, I'm old. Again, this ties into the first TikTok we just watched, gentlemen. These things, having a better job, a better car, a better living situation, I mean, that's fantastic. But that's not going to help you land a relationship, generally speaking. It's that's not going to make you any more attractive. You can cry about it, you can do whatever you want about it, but at the end of the day, if you're trying to get a relationship, you're going to have to come around and understand what men want, and a lot of these girls never do. They absolutely never do. Gentlemen, these things will make you as a man more attractive, more appealing. Um, if you've got a car, if you've got a job, excuse me, a job, a car, a better living situation, hell, you'll attract some more girls off of that. Now, are you going to attract some girls who are just interested in those things? Perhaps the money, yeah. But when girls are looking for relationships, they're looking for a different set of criteria. Okay, they're looking for the guy, especially as they get 35 and older. They're not looking. They're looking for who can be my insurance policy. I don't want to work the rest of my life. I want to be a stay-at-home mum now because I realize that I don't want to have to be working the rest of my life. So then they come sucking up to the guys who have actually put the work in their life, and they're going, "Oh, please, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm ready. I've done my healing. Get out of here, man." But we're going to jump into the second one here, guys, and this comes under the title of a green flag. Okay, so apparently this is a green flag with relationships. And we're just going to jump right in. It is titled, If He Wanted to, He Would. Now, let me just move this over a slight bit. All right. So after a year of living at home due to COVID, I finally made the move to my own place. I have a roommate who, although I don't think she knows of this subreddit, is I still consider to be a high value woman. I've known her for a while through work and school, and she has always been very smart and motivated, both professionally and socially. My one reservation was that she started dating a man during COVID that I had not met. Luckily, this man has shown a lot of high value signs. Guys, when they use the word high value, a lot of the time what they're talking about is does he put me on a pedestal? Does he benefit me? Does he pay for my things? Does he do everything in his power to treat me like a queen, even though I'm oppressed at the same time? These girls will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed. I'm looking for a high value man, a man with a wallet, a man who takes care of his woman." Meanwhile, they've got a body count in the hundreds. They've got a terrible attitude, and they're career women who think that they are the table. Craziness. Anyway, at least from what I can see, and has shown me that the truth of the blah 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 principle, if he wanted to, he would. Here are just a few examples from the first month and a half that I have known him. On move day in, he showed up bright and early to help carrying things up 2 flights of stairs to our apartment. He didn't complain once and even insisted on carrying my heavier things up for me. Once everything was moved in, he brought out his tool chest and started putting together every piece of furniture we bought. I'm talking 2 couches, multiple tables and chairs, my friend's bed and dresser, and even more. Then he mounted our TVs on the wall and wired them up for us. Guys, I want you to pause for a second here, and I want you to take stock of your life, and I want you to look back and tell me if you being a man afforded you any of these things here. Has a girl carried all your heavy luggage up to your room and then proceeded to bolt together all of your furniture and just mount the TV even, mount the television, so more than one. Okay. This is the kind of crap that guys will do for girls. I would encourage you, gentlemen, do not go out here and be doing this for any. If you're going to do something like this, this is some. She has to be like. She has to have done some really serious stuff for her to deserve any of this kind of behavior. A lot of guys want to go out here and they want to give up. Guys are kind of brainwashed with the idea that, hey, if you do these things, she's going to like you. You see, this is appealing to cucks, basically. Oh, well, if I can just go assemble all of her furniture, if I can do all of these things, maybe she'll like me. Oh, she might like you, all right. But is she going to be attracted to you? No. She might like to have she might view you as a meal ticket now. She might say that she likes you now that she's 35, and hey, she might even look for a relationship with you because it benefits her. But is she gonna be attracted to you? Probably not. Okay, I had a couple of stupid comments on my video yesterday, man, saying that I was advocating for men to be beta providers. Gentlemen, do not be beta providers. Okay, the only time it's appropriate to provide for a woman if she has earned it. I'm talking like wife material type lady, the type of girls. In all honesty, gentlemen, you're not going to find in Western culture today. I do not advocate for men to go out here and be beta providers. You know what happens to those types of men, guys? They get used. I'm sure many of you have been in that particular situation where you want to do everything you can for the girl, you want to help her out, but you know what ends up happening? You get used if you do these things. Now, am I saying that that's right? No. Like a lot of guys, truth be told, would be happy doing these things, happy helping people out, happy being nice. But guys, the price you pay for being nice these days is incredibly high. Okay? Now let's wrap it off here. Once we were settled in after a few weeks, my roommate had her parents over for dinner. She planned on cooking a big meal for all of us, her boyfriend included. When the day came, her man showed up hours early with flowers so that the table would look nice during dinner. He then went on to cook all the side dishes while my roommate cooked the main course. I'm not talking about some boxed mac and cheese either. He made roasted potatoes, fresh grilled corn, homemade hummus, and the amazing salad. The most amazing salad, excuse me. After dinner, he insisted on cleaning the dishes so my roommate could spend more time with her parents. I know none of this is a clear indication that he is a high value, and I hope my roommate continues to vet him strongly. However, this has really opened my eyes to what a man should be doing for his significant other. Because, ladies, if he wanted to, he would. Man, do not be doing this thing. Do not be doing these things for girls these days, gentlemen. I mean, a lot of guys who are in relationships, I've said this many, many times, but a lot of guys are in relationships and the girl is just, he expects to be treated like a queen. I've had stories emailed to me, guys, from you gentlemen out there, who have been in marriages and things like that, and the amount of stupid demands required of you is ridiculous. And then not only that, you do the demands, and then she treats you like crap and cheats on you. Okay, so guys, if people, you can't just be giving away these types of things for free. You just absolutely cannot. Anything else, hell, put a hobby above this. I don't care. We're not out here cooking 3-course meals for girls who view us as their personal chefs and building assistants for their house. But gentlemen, we're going to have a look at the last one here, and this is more about vetting men. Oh my goodness. And we've opened it up as if it's a formal letter with the introduction of "Hey Queens, what's going on?" So this one is titled "Vetting Men Also Means Vetting Ourselves." Hello, Queens. I've been mulling this over for a while, especially since I'm now in a good place in my life after my relationship with my no-value ex-fiance. I'm currently seeing someone who has value, not yet high value, but at this point is likely not low value, and definitely not no value. At this point, gentlemen, these things just seem to say how much money has he got and how much effort and money is he really willing to part with. These aren't, see, when they say high value, low value, don't get it confused. There's no morals in those definitions. They're not judging the guy's morals. You see, they'll say he's got a lot of morals because he takes care of me. That doesn't make good morals. You can have a guy that will take care of a girl who absolutely does not deserve it. Absolutely does not. That does not make him a moral person. That can make him naive. It doesn't make him moral. People have to be deserving of your help. Your help, your expertise. If you're a guy out there, maybe you're a trades guy or you got some sort of talent or hobby, people are not just deserving of your skill just because they exist. Don't let these girls try and sell the idea that, you know what, because you have these skills, you're owed. Because we are women, gentlemen, you have to take care of us. No, 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 no. These are strong, independent women out here, gentlemen. They have their degrees. They have their living situation sorted. What do they need you for, guys? They're saying it to men's faces. They're out here screaming it. And now, I just don't advocate for this at all. But here are some examples we're going to jump into here in a second, actually. And I realize as I'm vetting him, I'm vetting myself and my own actions, especially those actions that were shaped and warped by my no-value ex. I know in my case, I've had a lot to do of relearning to know what is truly normal and what I was brainwashed to believe was normal. You know, the funniest part about these stories, guys, is when they say they're no-value ex, what they're talking about is the ex, boyfriend, husband, whatever. It's usually a boyfriend. When they say no value ex, what they're talking about is a guy who typically actually was way more quote unquote high value than them. The Chad that they couldn't lock down, the Tyrone that they couldn't lock down. He was no value because he didn't give anything to her. But you know, now she's done all her healing. She's ready. She's taking life by the horns. She's hitting the gym. She's losing that excessive amount of weight that she's put on over the years. And she's thinking that she's she's come around and she's done her healing and now she's ready for a real man. We cover this a lot on the channel, guys, of TikToks of girls who think that they're entitled to things. And man, it's really gross to look at because they actually they actually believe it. Right? They actually believe that they're the people that we should be looking up to. They're the ones that we should be giving the attention. And it's okay that they treat us like crap. Really. Here's some examples. My new partner and I message each other throughout the day here and there, but we both realize we're both busy and know that we won't always get back to each other instantaneously. This was a huge curve for me where my ex would constantly communicate to the point where he would call again and again if I didn't answer. It took me some time to realize that constant contact didn't actually mean interest. We'll come back to that in a second. My new partner focuses on what makes me feel good, even in something simple as kissing or getting me a drink of water. my ex would make comments that would harass my mind long after it was over, such as, "You're the first girl I've ever met who has chapped lips in the summer," just for the sake of trying to get control and push me down mentally. My new partner shows concern if something looks off, but I don't have to worry that he's going to make those mean-spirited comments. It took time for me to realize that my new partner wasn't a jerk. Yeah, it takes you a long time to realize your new partner isn't a jerk when all you date are jerks. Yeah, these people will complain till the ends of the earth. "Oh, my ex did this. My ex was terrible." You ask them, "How long were you with your ex?" "Oh, 3 years, 1 year, 2 years." "Oh, very long time, but it took me that long to get through my healing and realize how much I was worth." No, no, no. He just didn't want you. He really didn't. And you couldn't lock him down the way that you wanted. And maybe marriage wasn't on the cards. Maybe kids weren't on the cards. Maybe you thought you had a relationship and you really didn't. But these girls, man, don't be fooled. They're not done chasing Chad. They'll get in marriages, they'll get in relationships, and they'll still keep their antenna up. They'll still be out there looking for that guy that they got for that one night when they were younger. But gentlemen, we're going to leave today's video there. As always, leave your thoughts and comments below. What did you think of today's topic? What was today's topic? Let's take it all the way back to the TikTok. It was about girls thinking that their value comes from career. Let us know what you think in the comments. As always, subscribe if you're new or if you like the videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, guys, make sure you check out the link in the description for the Patreon. So if you're interested in becoming a supporter, it's somewhere in the description. But guys, we're going to leave it there. As always, take care of yourselves, and I will see you boys in the next one. Peace.